let's get started real quick and everything. I may be too tired, like maybe halfway the video or something like that. I just woke up, so give me a little break. But we have to continue. Also, before we start, my glass is broken. As you see, it doesn't have nothing right here. So this is the best thing I could do. Without these, I can't see. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're reacting to SCP-3899, the Night Hauler. And by your know, Dr. Bar, fire YouTube. I love the storytelling. And then right after storytelling, I love how he does his SCP explanation, all that, like what the SCP is and all that. I am working on all the videos and everything. I told you guys, I almost got everything ready. Everything. I don't know if I'm gonna drop an OPO video today or something. I just had to see. I just been busy on other things, so we're gonna see. You guys already know original video in the description. Go check them out. I'll be happy to give it one more subscriber.
You're on your way home from work after having just finished working a double shift. It's late, and the interstate is completely abandoned. No cars visible either in front or behind you. It's only about a 20-minute drive, but you know you're going to struggle to stay awake, even in this old beater that shakes and rattles as it travels down the long, straight road. The rattling causes a piece of tape to fall off of the gauge cluster, revealing a lit check engine light beneath. You grab the tape and put it back over the light, covering it once again. There, good as new. You turn on the radio, and it comes to life for just a moment before dying.
Yo, how old is this car? Like, nothing works in this car. Yo, man, just get a new one, man.
You slap the radio, and it blinks to life for just a second before dying again. You're about to slap it again when you notice lights in your rearview mirror, and more than just a pair of headlights.
You know he's daddy. Let me guess. So this SCP I saw in the thumbnail, all that, it's like a truck. He's getting run over.
It's a whole wall of lights.
He's getting run over.
They're getting closer, and quickly too. Before you know it, they look like they're barreling down on you. But then they suddenly go black, blinking out of existence. Did that trucker just turn off his lights? You think. You have no time to dwell on the thought, because the sound of an explosion suddenly causes you to scream in fright.
What happened?
It sounds like lightning has struck just inches from your car. The inside of your car suddenly lights up with fire and smoke.
Wait, what?
Has your engine exploded? What's going on? No, it's not coming from you. It's coming from next to you. You don't know where it appeared from, but next to your car is now a massive semi. At least, you think it was a semi. The smoke is so thick it makes you cough, and you quickly can't see. You lose control of the car and slam on the brakes, but you can feel yourself going off the road. As the smoke finally clears up inside of your car, you can see the moon.
And it's over for you.
It's at this moment that you realize you're no longer right side up as the car flips and tumbles through the air. You open your eyes to find that you're still buckled into your seat. You release the seatbelt and drop to the roof of the car. You crawl out to find that your car slid to a stop upside down, several meters from the road. You look around, and far off in the distance, you can see it. The semi that ran you off the road, driving at an almost impossible rate of speed off into the night. You look back at your car, which is completely totaled, and wonder what you're going to do now. It's late the next morning when you finally get back home. The police did not seem to believe your story about the magically appearing semi-truck.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say no on that. I would be like, oh, nowhere, this truck from behind me came right next to me and all that. It hit my car and all that. I went flying through, and miraculously, I survived. Don't say, you know, magically, you know, I appeared next to you and all that. Come on, man. It makes you sound crazy. Oh, man.
Car accident, but they did at least give you a ride back home after administering a sobriety test.
Oh, we got ad. I was fixing my mic. You guys already know. I don't care what kind of ad it is, but I don't get paid at least a single penny. I'm not gonna show the ad volume. But you okay. Remember, guys, if you ever get one of my ads, watch the whole thing. Thank you for support. Hopefully, my mic is still working. I forgot volume. Now I'm going all over the places today.
Administering a sobriety test. You enter your small studio apartment and look around at the sparsely decorated room, wondering how you're going to pay rent next month if you can't get to your job.
Yeah, that's tough.
You go to the fridge and open the door, but there's nothing inside except for a carton of milk that's well past its expiration date.
I was saying that look hella spoiled.
You open it and take a whiff.
Hell no.
But this is too far gone even for your state of desperation. You close the fridge and lean on the door.
You're not gonna throw away. You're okay.
What you're going to do.
Not gonna throw away.
You're so deep in thought that you barely notice the mail being pushed through the slot in your door. You decide to go pick it up, even though you know it will only be bad news. And you were right. Bills, bills, and more bills.
That's tough.
First, second.
That's pretty much your life, man. Everyone has to pay bills, man. That's how life works, you know what I mean? Eventually, you guys, I know most of you, like, you know, 80% of you guys are, like, underneath 18, and you guys don't pay bills. But I tell you, once you can start start paying bills and all that, it gets hella worse and everything. Oh, man.
You wonder if you've ever had a piece of good news show up through that slot in your door. What's this, though? The last piece of mail is a battered and folded envelope that looks like it's been used and repurposed many times. It feels thick and heavy, but there's no information on it at all. It's completely blank. You open the envelope, and your eyes light up.
Oh, is that money?
Inside is money.
Okay.
It's a stack of crinkled old bills, different denominations, all in a random order, but there's a lot of them. There must be over $1,000 here. And there's something else.
Before this is something else, I want to give out a hypothesis. I want to give out, like, what I think this is. So that truck that we seen, the beginning that, when, magically appeared next to him and all that and everything, I feel like that only appears for people who have cars is about to break or, like, bad shape. Let's say, like, cars to, like, the edge, like, oh, it should be, like, thrown out or something. That truck comes, destroys it, right? Destroys the car while you're inside, but you don't die. I don't know. And then once it's done its job, the next day or something, it will send the money how much the car was worth or something.
Else too.
No?
A note. You unfold the creased and dirty piece of paper to see a simple message that looks like it was hastily written in black crayon. All the note says is, sorry about last night. Hope this helps, compadre. You flip the note over and look in the envelope again, but there's nothing else other than a wad of cash. The apology note may have been unsigned, but you weren't the first to receive something like it, and you would be far from the last. The SCP Foundation, though, knows exactly who sent it. This was a message from SCP-3899.
Yeah, the truck.
Also known as the Night Hauler. SCP-3899 is a black Peterbilt 379 semi-trailer truck with an attached trailer. But as you no doubt have determined, this is no ordinary truck.
Obviously.
SCP-3899 has the anomalous effect of appearing seemingly at random upon stretches of highway within the continental United States, and usually at a considerable distance.
I'm wrong then. I'm guessing it could appear like on any cars
away from any other motorists.
Okay.
The truck will manifest already in motion, traveling within roughly 3 kilometers per hour of the posted speed limit, but it will not stay at this speed. Once SCP-3899 has appeared, it will almost immediately begin accelerating, and the speeds it can reach are truly staggering. Despite appearing to be a normal truck, SCP-3899 is able to reach impossibly fast speeds.
How much?
And it's been observed traveling at over 420 kilometers per hour.
What? It said 420?
Or 267 miles per hour. As SCP-3899 flies down the road, it will attempt to avoid other vehicles and roadside objects, and has even been shown the ability to displace itself across short distances. Which it seems to mostly do in order to avoid collisions with vehicles. SCP-3899 will disappear and then immediately appear somewhere else, though always within 300 meters of its last location. This reappearance will be accompanied by a thick cloud of dense black smoke that lab tests have revealed to consist of a mixture of diesel fuel combustion byproducts, volcanic ash, and trace amounts of unidentified human blood. The anomalous truck will only appear at night and will demanifest completely once it encounters direct sunlight. Or if it causes an automotive accident, which it has done plenty of times. In one particular incident, undercover SCP Foundation agents working within the Virginia State Department of Transportation became aware of reports of a large black truck appearing on a particular stretch of interstate that had caused multiple accidents. They were able to track down and locate one of the victims of these incidents, a woman named Martha Lewis,
and she got money.
Brought in for questioning under the guise of it being a police investigation. The agents questioned Martha on her experience, and she explained her own interaction with the black semi. She said, "It's all still clear in my head. I'm driving down I-64 on my way."
And doesn't matter what car you're using. Let's say I was using a really expensive car and the crash happened. Do I get more money or do I get the same amount of money that everyone gets?
The sun had just gone down.
I'm just saying.
There's no other cars and I'm about to take my exit when out of nowhere, this huge truck just appears right next to me. There's a bunch of smoke, like it was on fire or something.
Okay.
And the sound was like a bolt of lightning had just struck right next to me.
Same thing as the guy in the beginning.
So fast. All the smoke clouded my windshield, and before I could really process what was happening, I was plowing right through a concrete divider and into some trees. I think I passed out. When I came to, there were paramedics and cops. They took me to the hospital. The agents asked if anything happened after that, and she said there was one other odd thing.
Money?
When she left the hospital and went home, there was a letter waiting for her, but it didn't have a return address. Inside was a large amount of U.S. currency,
How much?
A random assortment of denominations, with many of the bills appearing wrinkled and worn. There was a note in the envelope too.
Is it sorry for?
I'm sorry. Didn't mean no harm. For the damages, get y'all a new rig and drive on. Later Foundation analysis of the document revealed.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're trying to, you know, like take up like the damn, I can't talk right now. The thing that they wrote, the letter or something, see if it's different, but I don't think it's gonna let them, you know, happen the letter. But I'm guessing it looked like every letter is different. The way that he writes the letter or something like that. It can't, like the last one had way different thing than this one had. This one's longer, the letter.
That the note was written with a piece of charcoal on non-anomalous notebook paper. Now you're probably asking yourself the same question that the SCP researchers had. Just who is the driver of SCP-3899 that apparently wrote this odd note and also paid for the damages they caused? The operator of the truck, which has been designated as SCP-3899-1,
there's actually
is a very mysterious figure.
Oh, we got ad. You guys already know. I told you guys in the beginning. I don't care what kind of ad it is. I don't get paid at least a single penny. I'm gonna show the ad volume and you go skip it. Sadly, we got 2 ads. At least we're gonna skip this one though. But wow, I don't know. This SCP is unique. Like I've been like so like this SCP is unique, hella unique. So it's like a truck thingy that will spawn next to someone in the highway at nighttime, and if it does damages to you, it will pay you. You could fix the damage or buy a new car or something.
Observers who have been able to get a brief glimpse inside of the truck as it moves past them at a rapid speed have described the driver as looking only like a silhouette of a slightly overweight male wearing the type of headwear that is typically referred to as a trucker hat. Some reports have also alluded to the presence of smoky, tentacle-like appendages within the hat, though all further efforts to determine the exact physical characteristics of 3899-1 have failed, as the truck has proved resistant to any kind of outside scanning equipment. Most of what is known about the driver has come in the form of direct communication, though not in the form of interviews or any other sort of face-to-face interaction. No, while SCP-3899-1 has never been willing to stop and have a discussion with Foundation agents, it does seem more than willing to speak with anyone and everyone in its immediate vicinity over Citizens Band, or CB radio, which is a type of shortwave person-to-person communication system that is popular with many long-haul truckers.
See, I tell you, it's a truck driver.
In particular instance, an SCP Foundation helicopter happened to be traveling above a stretch of road where SCP-3899 appeared. An agent within the helicopter began communicating with the anomalous trucker, first asking for their call sign, to which SCP-3899-1 replied, "I'm a night owl and I'm coming in hot. I know y'all can feel this speed." After adjusting their volume to compensate for 3899-1's loud response, the agent asked if the entity could explain where they came from. 3899-1 answered with, "I roll with the wind. My wheels sing sweet love to the blacktop. I'm filling y'all's veins with road salt and exhaust and the smell of burning rubber. Ain't no bother where I'm from. We all gotta live for the ride and die for nothing." I see, the agent responded, before asking, "Are you hauling anything in particular?" SCP-3899-1 came back with, "Ain't you listening, girl? You seeing this? What I got is pure rattling salvation. 18 wheels at a time. When y'all's roads is choked, when the ways is blocked and y'all's speed is all dead and gone, I'm dropping this load and we'll all be drinking gas."
Yeah, I like this. I don't know. This is fun.
The agent didn't understand, though, and asked again who they were and what they wanted. 3899-1 replied, "This is for the souls of the road. Long nights and dead engines, and everyone trying to put that horizon under their wheels. I am the roar of hot iron. I am screaming freedom. I am the death of all barriers. This rig ain't got no quit, honey. I do not stop. Can you feel the rumble? Can you see the fire and smell the burn?
I know you can. I can taste your heart, and I know you want to fly apart.
Okay.
When the agent began to answer in the affirmative that they could indeed, quote, feel the rumble, seemingly caught up in the excitement of SCP-3899-1's proclamation, the investigation was quickly halted and the helicopter broke off from its pursuit.
Okay.
Following this incident, the potential mimetic influence of communicating with 3899-1 is under investigation. SCP-3899, being currently uncontainable by any
Euclid.
conventional means, has been classified as KETER.
What? KETER? What? They did something that they, you know, like, know something I know, like, it could cause, you know, like, car accidents and everything, but, like, KETER? I know they can contain it, but, like, KETER? Okay.
Upon reports of it manifesting, all CV radio transmissions emanating from the truck are monitored by nearby Foundation listening posts for
KETER,
attempted
though.
contact by SCP
KETER.
to civilian recipients.
That's at least be
Individuals who are
Euclid.
contacted are to be administered Class B amnestics, as are any eyewitnesses of the truck itself. All information about SCP-3899 is to be suppressed, and a disinformation campaign is active to make all reports of a mysterious truck that can appear out of nowhere and move at impossible speeds seem like nothing more than an urban legend. Just what is SCP-3899? Is the driver some sort of anomalous ghost, or perhaps an old eldritch god, a manifestation of freedom and perpetual motion in physical form as a diesel-powered behemoth on the highway? Perhaps the answer to that question is up to you. Now go and watch another entry from the files of Dr. Bob, like SCP-973.
It's gonna like do a hiker thingy, like, you know, like for them to stop.
Smokey, for another tale of an automotive anomaly with its own very distinct set of goals. And make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single anomaly as we delve further and further into the SCP Foundation's classified archives.
That was a cool one. That was a cool one. Oh man, but like, wow, KETER though. KETER? Oh, let me just end my video, man. It's 17 minutes long. Guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button too, support me with more. Send up a notification, could be in the comment section first, which you can tell me anything. A game to play, a video to react to, you can even say how or how you doing. I will always try to reply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Fame out.